Hey trainers, welcome back to Pokemon Deck Check. I would be Pokedad.
I'm that dancing bear at first base.
And today on Pokemon TCG Unified Minds, Zekrom Pikachu Tag Team GX with order pads.
Coming
Deck
at
profile. What you got for us, Dancing Bear?
If you're interested, we now have new merch. We got t-shirts, hoodies, all in the link in the description down below.
That is correct, as long as Pokedad remembers.
But now, onto the list. 3 Zekrom Pikachu tag teams. 2 Yellow Monkeys. 2 Dedenne. 1 Mewtwo. 2 Zapdos. And 1 Tapu Koko.
Guys, I guess the biggest question as far as the Pokemon line, run Zapdos or not, and I'm a firm believer absolutely run Zapdos, right?
Yes.
And then
It's such a good single prize attacker. And you got the free retreat with Zero Aura, so it won't be getting stuck in the active.
So, super good. Other deal, argument, not really argument, but debate, Raichu or no?
We tried Raichu.
We did, and for the most time, I think we were more leaning towards just going in hard with Zekrom, right?
It was hard to pull off the attack. It took a lot of turns.
So, straight away, let me be honest with y'all. I'm not a fan of this deck.
It's because he can't flip heads.
No, even before the other order pads, the flippy pads, I was not a fan of this deck. So, I understand it's probably going to be above and beyond the most popular deck in the format, going into Worlds and probably post-rotation. I just, there's other decks that I would rather play. But what do you think, Dancing Bear?
I'd rather just play Blaze Fawn.
I know.
If you're going for something just strong, powerful, quick, I think Blaze
Consistent.
Fawn. Yes, very.
I think Blacephalon is way more consistent than this. So, yeah.
But there are going to be people who are going to play this, for sure.
Oh my gosh, it is, I'm not exaggerating, it's going to be the most popular deck at Worlds. Easy, right?
If your deck don't beat it, don't play it.
I would highly recommend against playing something that this deck is. And this deck has gotten better since Charizard lost Choice Band. Charizard did have a very favorable match against this.
Losing the easy one-hit KO is what made the difference.
And we've played around it with like Garatina being able to drop and hit a Zekrom Pikachu that retreats to the bench so they can't escape. You know, and that's just not reliable because you don't have a for sure way to find the Garatina. So, this is a really good option. Don't get me wrong. I'm down on it because I just personally don't like it. Do I think it's a good play, solid play? Absolutely. It is a solid play. I would not recommend it. I would recommend some other decks. But if you're looking for a strong, consistent deck, this is easily probably top 3, top 4. So,
there's your Pokies. Then, for items, 4 Electro Powers, 4 Custom Catcher, 4 Flippy Cards, 3 Electronic Magnetic Radar, 2 Energy Switch, 2 Tag Team Switch, 2 Cherish Ball, 2 Pokemon Communication, and finally, 2 Switch.
now, let me clear up. This is the list that's kind of like our friend Danger has been testing with his team. It's not the exact list. We're keeping it kind of secret. But we went ahead and made a few changes of our own. And we're not going to discuss those changes. Because, like I said, his whole team is testing vigorously. But this is super. Just know that this is super close. So, I guess the big thing is order pads or no. Again, I'm not a fan of order pads.
I say go for it.
I think I would rather have a healthier Cherish Ball line. But
If you cut the order pads, I'd say do more of the switchy cards.
that's I would beef up the Cherish Ball, and I would beef up the switchy cards, the Energy Switch and the Tag Team Switch.
Honestly, probably more Tag Team Switch.
So, but that's just me. This has performed really good in a tournament.
It's the best Zekrom list so far.
Yes, it is by far our best Zekrom list, without a doubt.
Then, supporters. 4 Cynthia, 4 Lily, 1 Laisa.
Laisa. Pretty straightforward. I don't feel like there's anything crazy. You don't want a Hapu. There's not really any other options, right?
Mm-mm.
So I feel like it's pretty bland, generic, nothing spicy.
I don't think there is such thing as spicy supporters.
No, not so much.
Then stadiums. 2 Viridian Forest, 1 Electro Mountain.
Winning recipe, no reason to change it. If it ain't broke, why fix it, right?
What other supporters are you really going to run for? Or not supporters, but stadiums.
You could probably make an argument of not running Viridian Forest.
Oh.
Yeah. Instead running more
Convincing.
Energy Switch or Tag Team Switch. I don't know. It's the winning formula, so there's no reason to change it.
Then quite a lot of lightning. Maybe 12.
Again, winning recipe. There's no reason to change it. It's already dialed in. It's proven. So, matchup-wise, you're going to struggle against Aerodactyl. You're going to struggle against Ultra Necrozma. You could have a few problems with Mewtwo Toolbox because it's able to one-shot you while you cannot reach the 270. That could give you problems. Blaziphon is a very close matchup. I think it comes down to, does the Blaziphon player play Choice Helmet?
Sweet little tech.
Because then it takes, 3 Electro Powers to get the KO?
2.
Because it reduces it to 120 and then 60, yeah, so 2 Electro Powers for 2 prizes. So
That's still a lot.
I know, that's a lot of resources, and then you might get, let's say you hit into him to get you find 2 more Electro Powers, then you're at 4 prizes. Well, you still got 2 prizes left to take, and you're not going to be one-hit KO on another Blaziphon.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, you go into Custom Catcher to try to snipe Naganadels. So
Yeah.
I really like the Blaziphon matchup. If the Blaziphon player is playing Choice Helmet, which I would extremely highly recommend doing.
It's a good card.
So, and like I said, it's kind of spoiler alert, that's Poke Dad's #1 tech for Worlds. So, be ready for it. Poke Dad to go into great detail. But getting back to the topic at hand, it's a good deck, solid deck. I don't like it. Dancing Bear,
It's not my favorite.
it's definitely good. You definitely better be ready for it. You definitely better be testing it, testing against it, all of the above. And until next time, be excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes.